After an unusually warm and extended autumn in the eastern United States, many have grown accustomed to mild afternoons, gentle breezes, and the lingering colors of fall. Parks have remained lively, outdoor activities have flourished, and the need for heavy coats has felt like a distant memory. But as we move deeper into November, subtle changes are beginning to signal that this comfortable stretch is about to end. A dramatic weather shift is on the horizon, and it's not just another cold front passing through. The atmosphere is preparing for a major transformation, one that will catch many off guard after such a gentle lead-up. Forecast models from multiple agencies are in rare agreement. Late November and early December will bring a rapid, almost shocking plunge into brutal cold. Temperatures are expected to drop far below seasonal averages, setting the stage for a series of major winter storms that could impact millions. This isn't just a typical seasonal change, it's a fundamental atmospheric flip. The jet stream, which has kept cold air bottled up in the north, is forecast to dive sharply southward, opening the floodgates for Arctic air to pour into the eastern U.S. This shift will be abrupt and widespread, affecting cities and rural areas alike. Unlike recent winters, which have featured only brief and scattered cold snaps, December 2025 is shaping up to be persistently cold, with frigid temperatures gripping the region for weeks. The cold will be relentless, and the snow will be widespread, transforming the landscape into a true winter wonderland. This means that any storm system moving through the area will likely bring heavy, accumulating snow instead of the rain or wintry mix we've seen in recent years. Expect blizzard conditions with low visibility and rapidly changing road conditions. Prepare now, the mild autumn is ending, and a true old-fashioned winter is about to take hold. Expect disruptive snowstorms, challenging travel, and the kind of winter weather that tests both patience and preparedness. Communities will need to work together to stay safe and keep moving. Now is the time to dig out your warmest coats, boots, and gloves, and to make sure your home and car are ready for the season ahead. Stock up on essentials, check your heating systems, and prepare for the possibility of power outages or travel delays. December 2025 is poised to deliver a winter we won't soon forget. A season of dramatic weather, beautiful snowscapes, and challenges that will bring out the resilience and spirit of communities across the eastern U.S. Get ready for a winter to remember. The European weather model, often regarded as the gold standard in global forecasting, is once again making headlines for its bold predictions. Meteorologists across the world pay close attention to its outputs, especially when it comes to long-range outlooks that can shape how millions prepare for the season ahead. This year, its forecast for December 2025 is nothing short of extraordinary, and perhaps a little unsettling. The model is sounding the alarm, signaling that something unusual is brewing for the final month of the year. Its projections are causing meteorologists to take notice and issue early warnings to the public. According to the model, the season will begin with a rapid pattern reversal. Unseasonably warm air is expected to linger well into November, with cities across the eastern U.S. experiencing temperatures more typical of early fall than late autumn. People may find themselves enjoying outdoor activities and lighter clothing much later than usual, but this warmth is only the calm before the storm. The model then shows a dramatic shift, a deep trough in the jet stream that will unleash a powerful surge of Arctic air across the eastern United States. This isn't just a typical cold front, it's a full-scale invasion of frigid air from the north. Temperature anomalies are projected to plunge to an astonishing -6 to -8 degrees Celsius below average. This means cities that are usually chilly in December could experience a sudden, intense cold snap, with temperatures dropping far below what residents are used to. The model also hints at a brief moderation in mid-December, when southern moisture is expected to surge northward. This temporary warm-up could set the stage for a dramatic clash of air masses. This clash will likely create a volatile snowstorm boundary, where warm, moist air from the south meets the entrenched Arctic cold. The result? A high potential for heavy, disruptive snowfall right along this dividing line. The Midwest and Ohio Valley are especially at risk during this window. Residents should be prepared for the possibility of a major snowstorm, with significant accumulations and travel disruptions likely. As Christmas approaches, the European model predicts yet another powerful Arctic blast. This second wave of frigid air could be even more intense, reinforcing the cold and bringing another round of wintry weather. The odds of a white Christmas will rise dramatically, even in places that rarely see snow during the holidays. For many, this could mean a magical, picture-perfect December 25th. while for others, it could bring hazardous travel and power outages. What's truly remarkable is the consistency and intensity of this cold signal across multiple model runs. Meteorologists are seeing the same story play out again and again, increasing confidence that this winter could be one for the record books. As December draws to a close, the European model's chilling prophecy points to a month that could be cold, snowy, and potentially historic, one that will be remembered for years to come. The American GEF's model echoes the European forecast, boosting confidence in a major winter event. The transition begins around Thanksgiving, with cold building in the west and warmth lingering in the east, fuel for powerful storms. Expect chaotic weather blizzards in the north, heavy rain, and even severe storms further south. By early December, Arctic air floods eastward, shifting storms from rain to snow. Classic winter storm tracks like Alberta Clippers become likely. A second Arctic surge before Christmas could trigger a nor'easter, focusing heavy snow on the mid-Atlantic and northeast. Both models agree, December will be frigid and stormy. The Climate Prediction Center's official outlook confirms the model's warnings. Their forecast shows high odds of below-average temperatures from the Rockies to the East Coast, with only Florida possibly staying mild. Above-average precipitation is expected along the storm track from the plains to the northeast. This combination means a high risk of disruptive snow events, especially in the Midwest and interior Northeast. The CPC's aggressive cold signal moves this forecast from speculation to high probability. The government's stamp of approval underscores the need for preparation. December's pattern flip is now all but certain. Autumn 2025's persistent warmth is about to be shattered. A dramatic jet stream buckle will open the floodgates for Arctic air, plunging temperatures by 20–30 degrees in days. The transition will be abrupt, like flipping a switch from fall to deep winter. The clash of warm and cold will fuel powerful storms along the Arctic front. This cold isn't fleeting, it's expected to lock in, creating a semi-permanent reservoir of frigid air. Even brief warm-ups won't last, as the cold will quickly return. The month's dominant theme, persistent cold and frequent snow. December 2025 will be defined by this relentless Arctic grip. As autumn fades and the days grow shorter, the first major snow threat of the season is poised to arrive late November into early December, setting its sights on the Central Plains. This region, stretching from Kansas and Nebraska through the heart of the Midwest, often becomes the battleground for clashing air masses. Cold, dry air from the north collides with lingering warmth from the south, creating the perfect recipe for early winter storms. Residents here know to keep a close eye on the forecast, as these early-season systems can bring heavy, wet snow that blankets farmland and rural communities, sometimes catching travelers and farmers off guard. As December progresses and the cold deepens, the Midwest and Great Lakes become increasingly vulnerable to fast-moving Alberta Clippers. These quick-hitting storms, originating in western Canada, can sweep across the upper Midwest with little warning, delivering bursts of snow, gusty winds, and rapidly dropping temperatures. While Clippers usually bring lighter snow totals than larger systems, their speed and intensity can create hazardous travel conditions, especially when several pass through in quick succession. The Great Lakes region in particular can see enhanced snowfall as cold winds pick up moisture from the lakes, leading to localized but intense snow squalls. The Ohio Valley is not immune either. Here, heavy snowfall and blizzard conditions can develop when moisture-laden systems from the south meet entrenched cold air. City streets and rural highways alike can be transformed by driving snow and low visibility, making travel treacherous and daily routines challenging. By mid-December, a critical window opens. A surge of Gulf moisture is expected to ride northward, colliding with lingering cold air across the Midwest. This volatile setup could trigger a crippling blizzard, with the potential to paralyze communities from the Central Plains all the way to the Northeast. The period around December 14th to 15th is especially worth watching for a high-impact event. If the ingredients align, expect dramatic blizzard conditions, blowing snow, and whiteouts stretching from the Midwest into major Northeast cities. As Christmas approaches, the pattern shifts again. A second wave of Arctic air could plunge southward, pushing the storm track toward the East Coast. This opens the door for classic nor'easters, powerful coastal storms that can dump heavy snow on cities from Washington, D.C. to Boston. But the surprises don't end there. This year, even the southern U.S. could be in for a wintry shock. With the right combination of cold air and moisture, snow could fall as far south as Tennessee, North Carolina, and northern Georgia, regions where snow is a rare and memorable event. Imagine families waking up to snow-covered streets, children playing in the rare southern snow, and communities coming together to navigate the challenges and joys of an unexpected winter wonderland. As the holidays unfold and December draws to a close, the threat of major storms will persist, promising more widespread winter weather across the nation and setting the stage for an active and memorable season. Recent Decembers have lacked sustained, widespread cold, with mild patterns dominating. December 2025 is forecast to be the opposite, colder, longer-lasting, and affecting more people. Past winters saw regional snow events, but this year's cold will be deeper and more expansive. Even places like North Carolina could see a rare white Christmas. The combination of intensity, duration, and scale makes this winter stand out. It's a dramatic break from the persistent autumn warmth. A true atmospheric reset. December 2025 could be one for the record books. December's storms will hit during peak travel, Thanksgiving and Christmas, threatening major disruptions. Heavy snow, ice, and wind could close highways and delay flights nationwide. Airports like Chicago, Denver, and New York are especially vulnerable to ripple effect delays. On the ground, blizzards and whiteouts could isolate communities and snarl commutes from Minneapolis to Boston. The cold will strain power grids, risk frozen pipes, and endanger vulnerable populations. Daily routines will be upended as infrastructure is tested. This winter's impacts will be widespread and severe. December 2025's winter onslaught is coming. Now is the time to prepare. The agreement among models and official forecasts leaves little doubt. Deep, persistent cold and major storms are imminent. Ready your home, check heating, insulate pipes, and seal drafts. Prepare your vehicle, winterize, check tires and battery, and pack an emergency kit. Stay informed with local forecasts and heed weather advisories. Don't panic, but act now to protect your family and property. With preparation, we can weather this epic winter safely. Stay warm, stay safe, and be ready for a December to remember.